can't smell Baccarat Rouge and say it stinks or it doesn't smell good unless you have COVID, you know. Now there is a note in here that my husband named the saliva note, and you lick your arm, you let it dry, and then you smell it. Like a very mature person, like an old people's home. Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing amazingly well. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my most worn perfume in the month of April. But before I start this video, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Kindly give this video a thumbs up and also let me know what your scent of the day is. And my scent of the day, and it's been my scent of the day throughout this month, guys, I can't even lie to you, it's Delina. I cannot stop wearing this perfume. For some strange reason, I was obsessed with Delina exclusive. I've always been obsessed with Delina exclusive, but Delina is like taking center front stage right now because obviously it's spring and summer, even though the weather isn't very springy here in the UK, but this has been doing a lot of good in my mood. It's been boosting my mood a lot. This is a lychee rose vanilla, very tart perfume, especially in the opening. A lot of people don't like this perfume and a lot more people absolutely love it. I was one of the people that didn't like this. I thought it was just too much, not worth the hype, not worth the price. It's not great at first. I think for 2 years I was going back and forth with this perfume until one day something happened and I saw a lady walk past me. She smelled like heavenly, so I asked her what she was wearing. Happened to be Delina, and what happened, I went ahead and purchased it, and I will always have this in my collection. I will also highly recommend the body cream, especially for this time of the year. This is not, it's moisturizing, but it's more great because it's very fragrant. Now in the autumn and winter, this ain't gonna do anything for your skin, if I'm honest. Anyway, for someone like me, I have super dry skin, especially when the weather is very cold. My skin is never at its best, but in the spring and summer, this is fantastic. It just gives me enough moisture and a lot of fragrance. Now I have like 2 backups of this cream. It is very pricey, but I love it so much that anytime I see a good deal, I will always repurchase it because I want to have it in my collection. However, the expiry date on this body cream, I think this is 12 months. I think this lasts for 12 months. I can't even see properly. I think I need to get glasses. But you guys can see, this is literally empty. I use it all the time. And especially this month, I cannot get enough of it. I think it's wonderful. So that is Delina by Parfums de Mali. The next perfume that I've been loving is 𝐏𝐞𝐫𝐿 by Nishane. This is a ginger, spicy, sweet vanilla perfume. A very unique vanilla scent that isn't for everybody. A lot of people have said this leans masculine on them, and I kind of get it in a way. But for me, this is a more unisex perfume, leaning slightly more feminine. The longevity on this perfume is like 12 hours plus. The projection is very impactful. People are going to smell you wearing this perfume. This is one of my most complimented perfume in my perfume collection, and it's one I will wear all year round. So that is 𝐏𝐞𝐫𝐿 by Nishane. Another perfume I've been wearing quite a lot is Alien by Mugler. This is an old formulation. The new formulation is not doing it for me at all. A lot of the new perfumes, since this brand has been acquired by, I think it's L'Oreal, has really gone downhill for me. I do like Alien Goddess Intense. I think that's the only one that I like. And the new Angel was a huge disappointment because Angel was one of the first designer perfumes that I ever purchased. I remember I first bought it when I was 17 or 18 and I was working at 𝐿 in London. Not 𝐿, House of Fraser. I was working there. I was like a weekend staff, and when this perfume came in, I literally asked my boss if I can like buy it, and my boss was telling me then that wait till you have your discount, because I think you have to pass probation then in order to qualify to get a staff discount. I was just like, no, I cannot wait. It smells amazing. People know when I arrive while wearing Angel. But anyway, back to Alien. This is a very intense jasmine, very intense perfume. This, a couple of sprays will do. It is quite intoxicating to start with. It can be a little bit much in a negative way if you're not used to a perfume as potent as this. But once this dries down and it settles in, it is one of the most beautiful perfumes in my collection. I will not repurchase this perfume anymore because I cannot find this formulation anymore. You guys can see how much I've used of this perfume. I'm just gonna enjoy this until its last drop, and that would be it for me in terms of Alien. However, there is an alternative which I would say is slightly better than the old formulation of Alien, and that is Glamour by 𝐿𝐿𝐿. Run out and buy this perfume, please. It is absolutely beautiful. If you like Alien but you want a more luxurious Alien, that is the perfume to go for. I have heard a few people say this smells similar to Rouge Malakit. In my opinion, it does not. I think they are so different and so far-fetched. I think I'm either not picking something up, or I don't know what it is, but I don't get the similarity in the slightest. I find Rouge Malakit to be a very strong, heavy tuberose scent that smells like a very mature person, like an old people's home. That is how I see that perfume. That's how I perceive it. That's how it smells to me. If you like that perfume, forgive me, it just does not work for me. And I don't think it smells enough. It doesn't smell anything like Alien. But anyway, I've been wearing this quite a lot. I absolutely enjoy it. Gives me great longevity. People smell me from afar. This is one of those perfumes where people will smell you before they see you. I absolutely adore it. So that is Alien by Mugler. The next perfume on my list is my Rouge Smoking by BDK. And my the paper that's around this is such a mess. I've had makeup on it and I just feel like ripping it off. It just looks unaesthetically pleasing. But anyway, this perfume is my favorite from the brand. I've always said it. I have tried Pas Ce Soir. I do not, it doesn't work for me. I was gonna say I do not like it, but it's not like I don't like it. It just doesn't work for me. I've tried quite a few that I liked, but this is the only one that I love. Hence the reason it's the only one that I have in my collection. This is like cherry coke to me with a lot of tonka bean. It has like a creamy, kind of ice creamy type of texture to it, which I absolutely love. The longevity is average on this. This doesn't have a massive projection, but people around you will definitely smell you. It does become a skin scent after like 5 hours or so, but people are going to love the way you smell on this. I constantly get compliments on this perfume. My husband loves it. Loads of people love this perfume. Even when I go into Harrods or Selfridges, the staff members always seem to recommend this one for people, so I highly recommend it as well. So that is Rouge Smoking by BDK. So the next perfume that I've been screaming and raving about for the last God knows how long is Neroli Blanc Intense. And this perfume is an orange blossom heavy perfume. Nothing like you smelled before. It is so realistic. It is beyond beautiful. It stands out from the crowd. The opening is so mesmerizing. I love when I spray this perfume, I get like a citrusy, fresh burst of sunshine in the opening. The dry down is just immaculate. Loads of people have bought this perfume. It's currently available right now. It was selling out like crazy, like people could not find this perfume, and a lot of you guys were DMing me asking me when it's gonna come back in stock. It is back in stock now. When I discovered this perfume, it's been about 1.5 years, I think, when I went to an event, and it's an event that was put together by a brand that is based in the UK called Fuel, and it was one of the co-founders that actually gifted this particular bottle to me, and I've not looked back ever since. I think it's a beautiful scent. Recently the brand also sent me another one because they just wanted to thank me for like talking about their perfumes constantly to you guys, and they sent me a brand new bottle, which is the one right here. So that is the new bottle that I've got, and you guys can see after a while the juice does get darker and the scent is beautiful, guys. It honestly is amazing. If you like perfumes like Oriana, Love Don't Be Shy, Princess by Kilian, but not as sweet. You will definitely love this. Those perfumes, I've heard people say they have like a play-doh-y vibe, and I completely agree with that. There is a play-doh-y essence to some of those perfumes, but this one doesn't have any of that. It is absolutely stunning, and I can't rave enough about this perfume. I do have a discount code from 𝐴BY_WITH_LOVE. I will leave it in my description bar below. All my discounts will be in my description box below, so make sure you check it out. I am not financially affiliated with this brand. I just genuinely love their perfumes, and I wanted you guys to be able to get a discount code so that you can save a little bit more on it. And this is a niche perfume that does not break the bank. This is cheaper than the New Angel by Mugler, and that is a designer perfume. This is a niche perfume that smells amazing. You're gonna feel incredible, and it will last you for 8-9 hours plus. This is an all year round scent, and honestly, I am absolutely in love with it. So this is Neroli Blanc. Right, so the next perfume on my list is La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I have been wearing this perfume quite a bit because I just wanted a sweet fix. This is probably the sweetest perfume in my collection. It has some pear, vanilla, musk, some leather as well. Excuse me. It's got some leather, and I'm not getting any leather in this. Like, I don't know where the leather note is coming from. But this is like an intensely sweet perfume. I don't feel like it smells generic. I think a lot of designer perfumes do have that generic thing going on, but this one doesn't smell like that. I feel like you must really love a very sweet perfume. Now, there is a note in here that my husband named the saliva note. It apparently smells like, it's got a little bit of, you know, when you've been fasting all day, and you have, you know, it's not like your breath is bad, but you've not eaten anything, you've not refreshed your breath, you've not really spoken much to anyone, and then you're about to break your fast in the night time, and then this is his description, by the way, and then you lick your arm, you let it dry, and then you smell it. Oh my god, apparently this smells a little bit like that. It says it's a note that is in there that bothers him. I don't know what note that is, because looking at the note breakdown, this is pear, bergamot, floral notes, leather, vanilla, vetiver, amber, and musk. So I don't know what is in here. I feel like there was a time where when you check for the notes of this perfume, you literally saw pear and you saw vanilla and vetiver, and that was it. But suddenly more notes have been added, so I don't even know if every single note that is in here is online. But there is something here that definitely, I get what he's saying. It's a little bit bothering. It's a strange note in here. But it doesn't bother me in like a negative way, but it just makes me, I'd rather that note wasn't there. I feel like if that note wasn't there, I would love this perfume even more. It is a very long lasting scent. It's one that men do love. I do get compliment on this perfume. I've worn it a few times this month, and I've gotten compliments mainly from men, and I do think it's lovely, but I wouldn't advise you to blind buy it. I would say smell it first, go out, go away, like, you know, spend time doing something during your day, and then come back to see what the dry down is, because that strange note or whatever that is in this perfume, it only comes out in the dry down, not really in the initial spray for me. But my husband smells it right from the beginning to the end, so it has like a saliva note apparently. But yeah, test it out before you buy it. So that is La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. The next perfume I've been loving is Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, this to me is an iconic perfume. It is the most iconic perfume of our time. It's probably the most duped perfume ever. And I hear people say, oh, I don't really like the perfume, I don't really like, I'm sick of hearing about it, everyone's constantly talking about it. And my answer to that is that yes, everyone is talking about it because it is amazing. You can't smell Baccarat Rouge and say it stinks or it doesn't smell good unless you have COVID, you know, then you may not be able to smell it properly. But for me, this is an amazing scent. It gives me that cotton candy-ish kind of scent. I get the ambroxan. Sometimes it disappears to my nose, sometimes it doesn't. But regardless of all of that, this is a fantastic perfume that everybody will smell on you. And you can smell the fake from the real thing. Like, I have smelt Red Temptation on people, Cloud. I can smell the difference. There is a quality about this perfume. It's just amazing in my opinion. I will always have this in my collection. I just hope they don't reformulate this. I hope nothing changes in terms of the scent profile of this perfume, because the only reason I will stop buying it is if they change something in it. But it is such a sexy scent, honestly. I love it. So that is Baccarat Rouge 540. The next perfume on my list is Black Tie by Celine. This perfume is happiness in a bottle. This is a vanilla perfume that is very, very elegant. It is not your everyday vanilla. This is a vanilla you wear when you are going out, when you want to be noticed, when you want to be known. But don't get me wrong, you can wear your perfume whenever you feel like wearing it. But for me, this is my going out vanilla scent. It does dry down into a skin scent. It doesn't have the greatest longevity, but the scent profile is definitely mind-blowing in my opinion. I have heard so many people talk very highly about this perfume, especially on Instagram. Everyone loves it. There is nothing not to like. If you're someone that's not really into vanilla, I would still recommend you try this out, because it's not sickly sweet, it's not syrupy sweet. It doesn't smell edible like food, but it just smells like a luxurious vanilla. That's the best way I can put it. So that is Black Tie by Celine. So the last perfume is Perfect Intense by Marc Jacobs. I love this perfume so much. I think it's one of the best designer perfumes ever. And I know that's like a lot to say, it's a big statement to make, but that is my opinion, because this doesn't give me that generic designer scent. This to me is a strong floral scent with some sandalwood and almonds. The almonds comes out so much in this perfume. It gives it like a nutty edge. I just think it's amazing. The longevity on this is like 10 hours plus on my skin. I will say don't overspray this, because it can choke you out, because I've done that before and it was literally smelling so much in the car. My husband had to wind the windows down because it was just too much. So I wouldn't overspray this one. I am team oversprayer, but not with this. I think a couple of sprays here and there is enough. It smells wonderful. I prefer this to the original. The original, of course, is fresher, and it's one that I think, quite a lot of people like, but I like intense things. I like things that are just not like fresh, fruity, blah blah blah. I want something with a little bit more depth, and the Intense definitely gives me that. So that is Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. So before I wrap the video up, I just wanted to quickly mention one more perfume, and that is Jardins the Misfah. Now this is a very, very beautiful rose and dates perfume. I believe this also has some almonds in there. This is so inviting. Like anytime I wear this perfume, I literally want to lick my own arm. It smells wonderful. This is not going to be too sickly sweet. It is a sweet scent, but I have to recommend it because I think it's a unique perfume from a niche house. Now, a lot of people feel like niche perfumes are very expensive, they are not worth the hype, or people rather buy designer perfumes. But I'm telling you, designer perfumes are wonderful, they're amazing, but there are some niche brands that you can get into that are not going to be too expensive. They are going to give you the quality that you're looking for, and they're going to give you the uniqueness, because that is the main thing for me. I want to smell unique from everybody. I don't want to walk into a room and somebody is smelling like me. Now if you're getting this kind of perfume, nobody is going to smell like you in the room. So I would also add to Get Sticky Dates by Lush. This, I've been screaming about this since I've known about it. I think it's a beautiful body wash that I'm hoping that they bring out a body cream to it, because it is wonderful. Shower with this, moisturize with unscented cream, and then spray this perfume and come and thank me later. So this is my honorable mention for this list. I think it's amazing. Now into my top 3, because I think it's important to break it down, because too many options can confuse anybody. So my top 3, of course, would have to be Neroli Blanc. This is my number 1. I would recommend this for everybody, for everyone that loves to smell good. I will highly recommend this. I can almost guarantee that you are going to love it. So that is my number one. The second one that I will highly recommend, is Delina. Delina, you can't go wrong with it. Everybody loves this perfume. They might not like it in the initial scent, but when you walk past someone, they are going to smell you and they are going to think you smell amazing. So that is Delina by Parfums de Marly. And last but not least is going to have to be my Black Tie by Celine. I'm a vanilla lover, and this definitely just makes me feel very beautiful. It makes me feel amazing. I feel bright, I feel happy, and it just everything I'm looking for in a vanilla perfume. So that is my third recommendation. They're all amazing, by the way, but those are like my top three. So my lovelies, that is it for this video. I'm going to be creating more content going forward because I usually make videos once a week, but I want to make more videos. I want to engage more with you guys, so there's going to be more videos coming. I don't want to give you guys a particular day or time, but you guys, when you see my video, just make sure you click on it and have a watch. If you turn on your notification bell, you will know every single time that I upload a new video. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.